Today is Tuesday of the second week of Easter, and our gospel for today is from the Gospel of John, chapter 3, verses 7b to 15. Good morning, my dear brothers and sisters. Today's gospel is actually a continuation of yesterday's story. Nicodemus, a secret admirer of a carpenter from Nazareth, approached Jesus privately. Yes, it was done on private because Nicodemus wanted to be part of God's kingdom. He wanted to belong in the kingdom of God, but his fear to his fellow Jews imprisoned him to express his faith publicly. My dear brothers and sisters, the action of Nicodemus challenges us today to keep our eyes on where we want to go, not on what we feared about. My dear friends, today, focus on your destination, not in your frustrations. Focus on your journey, not on the dogs that keeps barking along the way. Focus on the success, not on the trials. I do not know this guy, but Anthony Robbins said, and I quote, focus on where you want to go, not on your fear. You know what? Everything that we dream is on the other side of our fears. Remember that, my dear friends. Everything that we aspire, everything that we dream is just on the other side of our fears. Today, let our faith be bring us above. Fears will bury us below, but faith will lift us up. Faith will uncover and clean the dumb side of our fears. Like Nicodemus, even if we don't understand the truth about Jesus, come to Him. Perhaps some of you have questions about Him. But like Nicodemus, in spite of our doubts about God, approach Jesus with bravery, with courage. Amidst of our fears to be judged by other people like Nicodemus, fear of perhaps to be judged by his fellow Jews, have the conviction to encounter the Lord today. Friends, for me personally, to be born again means to live in the comfort of before. That before that I'm talking about is referred to the joy of receiving the indelible mark we gained during our baptism. And that joy is the grace of being called sons and daughters of God. Our first reading today, and I really like it, is a beautiful reminder of what we need to do, especially during this time of pandemic. Our first reading provides us wonderful and beautiful, amazing witnessing of being born in the Spirit. The Christian community, the early Christian community, teaches us, it's reminding us heavenly practices. And the first reading says, and I quote, no one claimed private ownership of any possessions, but everything they owned was held in common. End of the quote. It is trying to tell us that, my dear friends, being born in the Spirit means not being materialistic. As what I have told you yesterday, the most important things in life are not things, because what is eternal is eternally useless, because what is essential is invisible to the eyes. My dear friends, my dear brothers and sisters, in a moment like this, we are encouraged to make a difference. Let's not just make noise or keep on complaining, arguing, very noisy. Let's make a difference. Let us make a difference by our deeds of kindness, like the example of the first early Christian. Christian charity towards community must be practiced in a moment like this. Deeds of giving are the very foundations. Yes, it's the very foundations of what the world. And this will guarantee us exceptional time of grace. Friends, my dear brothers and sisters, always remember that charity is not about making donations, but it is making a difference. I say it again. Charity is not about making donations, but it is making a difference. It's not a duty, but a joy. It's not about pity, it is about love. And always remember this, every charitable act is a stepping stone towards heaven. When we do good deeds, we are building a ladder, a stepping stones towards heaven. I repeat what I've told you. Let's not just make noise. Let's make a difference. To conclude, Mother Teresa once said, and I quote, "Yesterday is gone, tomorrow has not yet come. We have only today. Let us begin." End of the quote. Friends, my dear brothers and sisters, today, let us strive to choose heavenly treasures than earthly trophies. Because I believe, unless a person is born from above, he cannot see the kingdom of God. I say it again, unless a person is being born from above, he cannot see the kingdom of God. Amen.